Here we are in South Portage again, just a little bit north of the dock where Nanny and Daddy Keach lived out their last years until they moved to Huntsville. This is the house where the captain of one of the ships that plied the Lake of Bays from South Portage lived back in the last century, back in the 1930s, I guess. Not sure when they were married. I think it might have been the late 1920s, 1930s. And Nanny and Daddy Keach actually met here. Daddy Keach, Alvin Keach, was working with the ship in some capacity, and this was the captain's house. So he was invited to dinner, and when he came, Nanny was the maid and served him. And later on, they got married. So they initially were living in Keach's cottages just around the bend, and for many years they had cottages. I think on I forget the name of the bay. We're going to go and check it now. But when they retired, I guess it was around 1967. They bought this house where they had first met, and in the summer of '68, when I was just finished up grade 8, I came up here to help Daddy Keach build the garage, which has since been torn down. It was right here, where the car is, truck. And what he had done was he had purchased I guess it was the garage for the railroad, which they were, I guess, going to demolish down on the dock. And he cut it up into 3 sections and had a bulldozer pull it up the road here. It's not that far, but it's a couple hundred yards at least. Pull it up from the dock down there, and he had it placed on this property. And in June of 1968, he built a garage out of 2 sections. I remember he had to, it was quite a steep pitch, and so we wanted to reduce the pitch, so we cut the rafters, and using block and tackle with a roar, the roof fell down perfectly into the lower pitch, and then we just re-nailed the collar ties and built him a nice double car garage in length. And the other section he used to build the kitchen at the back of this house. Now I won't go around the back right now. The people don't seem to be here, but at the back he built a beautiful kitchen. There was really no basement other than sort of a crawl space. And he built a nice kitchen from the other section, and with a basement, and that's where they put their, it's basically right there. There's the kitchen. And it still is the kitchen, right there. That's part of the garage. Either that part or just behind there. You've got a bit of a sunscreen there. Sunroom. So that section was built into a kitchen with the basement where they had their furnace and water heater and so on, because there was just a crawl space in the rest of the house. So I don't remember whether there was a porch back then, but there is one now. It looks like they did a nice job of renovating it. I think it had insul brick back then, and so they put some kind of vinyl siding here. Anyway, the owners don't seem to be home, so maybe next time we're up we will visit and have a little chat. Maybe they don't even know that their kitchen came from that garage from the little railway